Hello, PFA Nation, my community, the rest of the beautiful world, all of you amazing people. Now you're here because you're looking for a great body weight exercise, and what has been designed for you is something special. I started this in the middle of 2018. It's been developed with the help of Marines and just some pretty special people. And so you know that the intensity level is really high. But the great part is it can fit any fitness level, whether you're 8 years old, 15, 40, and it's pretty wonderful. And once I explain to you the concept, you can create these types of workouts at home. So here's how it works. The body burns through its energy in different ways, all the way down to the cellular level. We're looking at things like ATP and glucose and just certain ways that the body burns energy. And what this workout does is you don't need to understand the science, you're gonna understand the concept of how much energy you can pull and the type of energy. So the first thing is 15 seconds of work, which is maximal energy, right? There's only a certain amount of time that you can have a legitimate full out sprint. So 12, 10, 15 seconds, that's what it's gonna be. 15 seconds is the maximum of what you're gonna give me in the first exercise that's in a set. Okay, so a particular sequence is what I call them, might be something like, for example, in this workout, mountain climbers, super high intensity, right? Lose your mind type of such. Then planks, then we're gonna rest. 15 seconds, 30 seconds of a hold. Once your energy is depleted, you're gonna hold that out, which is gonna call on a lot of different things, including some grit in your mind, and then 15 seconds of rest. Now I've gotta share with you a secret. 15 seconds is not enough, so you're gonna have to dig deep. There are 4 different sets in each one, 6 different exercise sequences. It's gonna be a lot of work. But what's beautiful is that in 24 minutes, you're not gonna really have to worry about working out for the rest of the day because you will have really done a tremendous body weight exercise. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to explain to you what each sequence is, how to do it, and the cues that I'm looking for, the movements that I'm looking for. And then I'll give you a small demonstration of the intensity level. For example, we start with the first sequence, which is mountain climbers, planks, rest. Rest is this. I kid you people, all right? Mountain climbers, here's what I'm looking for. I'm at a little bit of an angle so you can see what I'm doing, right? My hands are planted, okay? And my butt is staying low, and I'm driving, and I am not touching the floor. Drive, okay? Then I'm gonna get into a plank. So again, nice and low. I can be here, or I can be here. Whatever it is that you prefer. The intensity level that I'm looking for, big deep breath, is 15 seconds of super high intensity, lose your mind, but do your best on controlling the form. And then the next 30 seconds immediately, right? 15 seconds, boom, paired up to the 30, you get into your plank hold. So it'll look a little bit like this. I'm just gonna shorten it up, right? So I'm gonna go, right? And then get right into my plank. Concentrating on getting your breath, because again, that 15 seconds, not going to be sufficient. That is sequence 1, okay? The next one, these are Russian twists along with a reach. It's a slight modification to the Russian twist because I believe that many people, when they're doing the Russian twist, they don't really get over. They don't kind of do this. Not really the way it needs to be. So the Russian twist with a reach is a Russian twist, and I'm reaching, okay? So I'm reaching here, and it requires me to do that torso rotation, which activates the muscles in the spine, the core muscles, yes, but also the obliques, with help with a lot of rotational movement, regardless of what sport, but especially for my soccer players, your ability to shoot powerfully and drive that ball means that you need to have strong rotational muscles, okay? So from that Russian twist and reach, you're gonna do a Superman sit-up hold. This one's a little intense, but it's simple to explain. I get into my sit-up, I Superman it out, I give myself a slight lean back, and then you might not see it, but I am shaking. Here's the funny part. As I demo this, my little Superman symbol snuck out. Whoops. Little thing. I've been a Superman collector since I was 13. Brutal, right? So, with my Russian twist reach, I'm going to reach and reach and reach and reach. Then get right into my hold. Oh yeah. Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake, baby. You are going to do it for much longer, which means it's going to be much crazier. Talking about crazy, next kneeling sequence is a bit intense. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be on my knees. I'm going to be a little bit wide for stability. And what I'm going to do, keep my body straight, and I'm going to get a lean back. Woo. And I'm going to go. These are intense. Okay, so here I am in the front. Crazy. Once I do those, 15 seconds, then I'm going to go into a nice little hold back, right? So you're going to stay nice and back, and it's going to be perfect for you, okay? My computer locked itself out. That's great, okay? Look, you got to roll with it, all right? You got to roll with life. Next, leg raises with alternating toe touches. We're going to move quick, okay? So I'm going to be here, I'm going to be on my elbows, or I'm going to be on my back, or even if I want to intensify it, I'm going to get a reach. I'm just going to get some leg raises. I never really make it all the way to the top because I always want my muscles engaged. When I'm here, the legs are stacked. The weight is really just gravity right down on my skeletal system, so I'm going to reach that up. Next, I'm going to do alternating toe touches, okay? Intensity level. Then I get my alternating toe touches. Pow, pow. If you want to be crazy, same time, but touch those toes. Whew. I gotta tell you, this is sneakier than it thinks, okay? So those are 4 sequences too far. If you're paying attention, how many do we have left? Deuces, right? Up-down planks along with prone Superman reach. So an up-down plank is simple. I get into a nice plank position. I pivot my body over a hand. I get my hand down, and I come back up. So I'm here. I pivot, 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 pivot. Let's do it again. Pivot, pivot. If you think you can't do it, I've seen 6, 7, and 8-year-olds crush this. Especially, like I said, this is applicable to any type of age. When you're that age, you're looking at less body weight to move. One of the reasons they can do it. Next, Superman reach. Prone, which means face down. I lift my legs up. My quads are off. Put my hands underneath, and I Superman reach. Now, I've never flown before, but I'm a Superman professional, like I told you. Lift the legs up, activate the glutes. Activate the hamstrings. One last exercise. You're already tired, but this is going to get nice and serious. We finish off with one of my favorite things to do, a finisher. Fire feet along with squat jumps, okay? Fire feet. I am touching. Then jumps. Pow, 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 pow. Oh, that's going to smoke you out good. So listen, here's the concept again. 15 seconds of as hard work as you can give me. 30 seconds, slow down the intensity, but then we're looking at form and really pushing those muscles, especially when they're depleted from all that energy. I can't even breathe. I didn't even do much work, but I can tell you, it was a very, very long day. A lot of skating, a lot of time with the family. So I don't blame you if you're going to have a hard time, so make sure to catch this workout in the morning. Anyway, I love you all. Some of you I extra love. And premierfa.com/workouts. The workout's right there for you. You'll all be amazing. Get those results.